So the next section we're going to look at here is where we differentiate a combination of different functions that involve trig. And this is now just applying all of our knowledge that we've picked up over the last few topics. I'm going to start off here by differentiating e to the x minus cos 2x. Now this is just a function that involves two different terms, and we're going to differentiate these individually as well. So e to the x just differentiates to e to the x. Then we've got minus, then cos 2x. Cos differentiates to negative sign, and the differential of the 2x is 2. So we end up with 2 times by negative sine 2x, which is e to the x plus 2 sine 2x. So we've just differentiated those two terms independently of each other. The next is combining together a log and a trig function. And just a reminder for how we differentiate a trig function of f of x, then the differential of this is actually f dash of x over f of x. So when we differentiate this here, we take the differential of this bit, so differential of sine x is cos x, over the original f of x, so sine of x, and well, sine x over cos x, is tan x. Cos x over sine x is actually cot x, so this simplifies down quite nicely to cot x. And this last one here, differentiating e to the power of tan x, just a reminder that if we've got y equals e to the f of x, then the derivative of that is f dash of x e to the f of x. So we just apply exactly the same concept here. If we've got y equals e to the tan x, then dy on dx, or y dash, is equal to, well, the derivative of this, so the derivative of tan x is sec squared x, times by our original function e to the power of tan x. Now we're just going to be careful how we write this, because the problem is if we don't include brackets, it looks as though that if we were to write this purely as sec squared e to the tan x, you can see how it almost looks as though this function is together. So we can't do that. So the best way of getting around this, and the cleanest way of getting around this, is we simply put sec squared x in brackets times by e to the tan x. And they're just some functions that just involve a mixture of trig, a bit of exponentials, and some logs as well thrown in there.